Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to draw this paperclip path that allows us to make the model we need to create a 3D paperclip part, as can be shown in later videos. But this one we're going to show you how to use the tangent arc, the line, and the tangent arc tool to draw this quickly and easily. So we're going to start a new sketch on the front plane, and we're going to use our line tool. We're going to hover above the origin, and we're going to draw a vertical line down to the origin. We're going to move the mouse away, and we'll return the mouse back to the origin. You'll see that we have switched to the tangent arc tool. We want to make exactly half a circle, so we're going to make sure that our end points of the arc align horizontally with the origin. Click and release, so move the mouse upward, get beyond the end point that I started. So click and release whenever I see a vertical constraint, and then we're going to move the mouse away and back to the end point in order to get our tangent arc tool ready, and we will place that end point horizontally aligned with the starting point and outside of the first point. Click and release. We're going to move the mouse down to the point where we are now below the entirety of the previous model. And we're going to use our vertical constraint inferred. Click and release. Move the mouse away and then back to the starting point. And again, we're going to finish this up by drawing our endpoint horizontally aligned with our starting point. You click and release to end that, and then we're going to move our mouse up, and we want our paperclip endpoint to line up with our starting point. And I will click and release it this time. I can go ahead and tap escape to get out of there. And now it's time to go ahead and add dimensions to my tool, to my model. Well, according to our sketch, our dimensions are going to be 1 inch for the uppermost radius, 1.125 inches for the outermost radius, and then our center radius is going to be 1/2 inch, 0.5. We are going to have a height of 6 inches between these endpoints as shown here, the length of the longest line. The length of the shortest line will be 2 inches. And the distance from the origin to the uppermost center point will be 4.3 inches, and that will fully constrain our sketch. If your sketch is not fully constrained, it's entirely possible that you have a constraint that was supposed to be included that just didn't get there. For example, this vertical constraint might disappear, and if that vertical constraint isn't there, I will be able to figure that out, because you can see when you drag on it, it's not staying straight. So we'll just come on up, grab our vertical constraint, and line that up. You might be missing another constraint, like, for example, this tangent constraint might be missing here, or this tangent constraint missing. So that tangent constraint didn't show up whenever you created this. You'll find that parts will move in ways that you don't want them to. You know, oh, that's not what I want. So that's not tangent. So just tap the tangent constraint and apply that to either of those. You'll see it fully constrains. So this is the paperclip path. Just a quick recap on using that line and tangent arc tool. You take the line tool, click and release, move the mouse, click and release to continue drawing. If you move the mouse back to the endpoint, it transitions to the tangent arc tool, and then when you make your next click, you'll draw a line again. So every individual click ends your line segment, and if you bring the mouse back, you'll get a tangent arc, and then to end, just double click. Right. So there you have it. Good luck, have fun, and as always, keep being awesome.